see.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do thumbnails. That's fine. That'll probably be easier. I could actually do like a separate clip. And then, okay.
Hey, you want to bring us in on the
I
first
have
one?
so many.
I know you do.
And the coffee. I'm ready to go. Tea, coffee, water. I'm all for it. Yeah. Ready? Ready? Oh, crack. I'm ready to knock some bitches out.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
You want to be the one that starts it off?
Yeah. What should we say?
Welcome back to the Weekly Noise. This is our first back.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Count me in.
3, 2.
Sorry, the way you did that.
Perfect.
Cracked me up. Okay. All right. Okay. Are you good?
Yeah. Keep me all of this in. 3.
I was about to go.
I know. All right. Go.
I think you're stupid, and I think it's the best book I've ever read.
I'm gonna hate you if you actually believe that.
Welcome back, everybody, to Loud Library. I'm Jacob.
I'm Dantes.
And this is our weekly noise. This is going to be our kind of weekly wrap-up video going forward. You're going to get one this week, and then next week there's going to be a small break because he's going to be out of town. Then after that, you'll be getting these videos once a week pretty regularly.
Hopefully, yes, I like this. It's a good idea. We call it the Weekly Noise. We are trying it out. Yeah, Weekly Noise, we're going to be talking about the books that we've read, the books that we're currently on, anything else that's going on in our lives. Yeah, so hopefully you enjoy this. You want to start it off?
Yeah, I think maybe you should since you read more.
Perfect. Okay. So we just balance it out?
Yeah.
Okay, so, this week I've completed 4 books. Crazy. And then we have actually a video coming out next week that I feel like I need to change some of the books, but it's staying in. So the first one, I guess we could just start off with the one that we were reading together.
Yeah, sure.
All right, perfect. Yeah. I finished Goblin Emperor. Love that. I want this one. I'm going to steal it from him.
He's not. This was a reread for both of us.
Yes. Yeah. We wanted to get it in. We were looking to do a review about it. And again, it hit me a lot more this time. Like there was a couple times at the end where I was getting kind of emotional. Yeah. And it was really, really good. The Goblin Emperor is about a young man named Maya. He is the 4th and least liked son of the Emperor Veronetable. And the Emperor the Emperor and his family all get into an accident and die. And then it's up, pretty much Maya gets called up to be the next emperor. And it's about him.
He kind of lived his life in exile. Yeah. So him coming into it is something he's not super familiar with. He hasn't been trained for this. He has like no friends going into it. And
he grew up in an abusive household and everything. Yeah, at the base of it, Goblin Emperor is about sort of kindness, compassion, the friendship and loneliness and everything. And it's really a touching story. We mentioned it before. But Goblin Emperor has this naming system that doesn't really get it explained to you. There is a glossary kind of explaining things as you go, or in the back of the book. But you are essentially kind of just dropped in here and trying to pick up. You're kind of in the same boat as Maya, try to understand the courtly politics going on, and you're learning along with him to navigate this new world that he's been put in. So.
Yeah, we'll talk a lot more about it in a review that we do. But yeah, one of my favorite books ever. This is like my 3rd or 4th reread of it.
Oh, wow.
And I am super excited to talk to you about it.
Yeah, I really liked it again. It's 5 stars, easy for me. But yeah, my next book that I read was Confessions by Kana Minato. I remember explaining to you that it seems like it's going to be different confessions around different things.
A lot about milk is what you said.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. There's definitely milk in the beginning, and it kind of it permeates throughout the rest of the story because milk gets everywhere.
Naturally.
Yes. Confessions is centered around what I mentioned before, this teacher retiring and the reasons why she retires. And the rest of the story is, confessions, but it's actually told from different point of views of the same people. It's all revolving around this story. It's not like different confessions for different things. It's actually revolving around this story and the people that are affected by the teacher leaving and the accident that happened. Mm-hmm. This book really caught me off guard. I didn't know about it before. Actually, I had heard about it because Michael Kiss had DNF'd it earlier this year, and it's one of those things that kind of went away from me. But it is easily one of my favorite books now.
Awesome.
It was crazy how much it had me, and I was very immersed in this whole trauma and the drama that's going on with this story. Mm-hmm. Hear from the teacher, then you hear from a couple of her students, you hear from other people, and you try to figure out what actually happened, what's going on, what's happening with these people after the fact of this teacher leaving. And it was yeah, it was really good. The narrative style is a little bit confusing, and when I went back to go see Michael Kiss's review, he didn't left it because of that choice. But if you're able to push past that, I think it's super gripping. I think even if you're kind of hesitant on that, because it's really only in the first chapter, you should continue past that, and it really became one of my favorite books.
That's great. Wow.
Yeah. So the next book after Confessions that I read was The Light Fantastic, book 2 of the Discworld series and book 2 of the Rincewind sub-series. I liked it. I liked it a lot more than, not a lot more, but I liked it more than Color of Magic. It's still not a Discworld book as I know it because I've read the other series past that. Discworld's a great thing where you could just enter the series from any of the sub-series. And this, it's one of my last ones, one of the last series I have to go through. So I read Rincewind. I had a lot of heavy hitters in October, so I wanted something a little bit lighter. And this story was a little bit more cohesive. It was a little bit more straightforward. It wasn't as episodic as the first book, Color of Magic. And I enjoyed the jokes a little bit more here, and the characters kind of like connected with me a little bit more. So I enjoyed this one. I gave it like a 4 or something like that, but it was an enjoyable read, and I can't wait to continue on because I hear this is like where the last of the old, like the original Discworld stories kind of finish, and it goes into what it actually becomes. And then the last book I read last week was Rebecca. It was also one of the reads that I was currently on when we filmed that video. And this is the other book that became an instant favorite for me.
I figured. I thought
this
it would.
is recommended to me by a couple of our friends. And when I tell people I'm reading this, they all get excited about it. And I can see why. It is so immediately the atmosphere that you are immersed in at the start with this girl kind of ending up being courted by this young widow, or this man that has recently been widowed, and going into his lifestyle and his home and all the people that are there, all the servants, his family, all the friends, and you just feel this Rebecca, which is the wife that died, you just feel her presence throughout the rest of the book, the entire book. And it's crazy how someone that's not even there from the beginning can be such a vital character throughout it all. You really get into this girl's head. You really get immersed in like all her thoughts, and it makes perfect sense. Like, oh, her feelings of inadequacy, or like, why are people doing, and like she's also not coming from the same lifestyle as him, so being able to see how she's trying to navigate that, and then feeling how inadequate she is throughout the entire thing, I love it. And even the end, it still felt like Rebecca, after like the whole mystery kind of like being unwound and everything, it still felt like Rebecca is having her way. And yeah, it's a really great book.
It's one I've wanted to get to for a while, but I don't think I will for a bit. I just have too many
I really recommend this. I know it's not too, I know it's like 400 pages, but man, it's super good. And because of this, I want to get to My Cousin Rachel, I believe is the other DeMaurier book that I don't know why there's so many girls with R's in it, but that's the other book I'm really interested in reading that people have recommended to me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And that's all 4 books that I kind of read last week. Again, most of them are kind of short. Life Fantastic and Confessions were really short, and then Rebecca and Goblin Emperor I was already in the middle of. So, but how about you? I know you only read 1 book, but what are you currently reading?
Right now, I'm working on Crime and Punishment by Dostoevsky. About halfway through it, maybe a little less.
Thick boy.
Yeah, it's a thick boy and it's dense, so I'm kind of working through it pretty slowly. I'm a little mixed on how I feel about it right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it could just be my expectations. I went into it thinking this was going to be a slam dunk 5-star book for me. But the way I described it to someone else was the book gets distracted easily.
Like
and it's a little weird. Yeah. But I think it's kind of just part of the style. It was written serially, and those books kind of do that sometimes.
Yeah.
But I'm getting through it. I'm enjoying most of it, and then I'm kind of finding it odd the other 30% of the time. But yeah, that is kind of the only thing I'm working through at the moment.
You didn't get through what's her name, Bart's?
No, I haven't read anything from that this week. It's just been a little bit of a busy week.
Okay. I've started actually 2 books. I have started Empire of the Dawn. It just came out earlier this week. Man. So in the beginning, I was kind of like really kind of questioning some of the directions that we were going in the story, but it's divided into certain books. So by the end of book 1, all the things that I was kind of questioning get answered, and it feels justified. So I'm enjoying it a lot, and there's a lot of fuck. If you're worried about this book not having any there's a lot of fucking going.
Jay Kristoff is a known freak.
Yeah. I mean, he's a tall, tattooed daddy, so... Yeah, awesome. I'm having a great time with it. I'm about, I think, halfway through, more or less. Somewhere in book 3.
How long is it?
I have the Kindle. So I have the original two books, Empire of the Vampire and Empire of the Damned, I have in paperback. So I am that guy that I won't get the hardback. I'll wait for the paperback to come out, so I have to wait for a year. So I have that on the Kindle.
Okay.
But I think it's a thick book, like looking at all the pictures that have been posted up.
Yeah, I think so too.
We actually, our friends that we never talk about here, they actually went to go see Jay Kristoff in Dallas.
I saw the picture.
And they were right there in the front row, so say hi to them for us. Yeah, I'm having a great time with it. The other book that I'm reading right now is actually the first book of the Long Price Quartet, which is titled A Shadow in Summer, I believe. I'm kind of like confused about it right now. I've been talking to our friend, and she's kind of explained to me that the first book does a lot of expositioning. Like, I'm still trying to figure out what's going on, how this works. I didn't even realize that one of the category of people were essentially magicians. But it's interesting enough. I'm liking the writing style. I like the characters that were being introduced, even though I'm still trying to understand their motives and stuff. And right now, I just finished like a chapter on the way up here. And something that happens that it was kind of heartbreaking. So I'm hopefully now it's picking up to give me more plot and more like understanding what's going on.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
I have some comics that I read. I can go over that.
Yeah.
That's only like 2. Yeah, continuing with my New 52 adventure, which people have advised me against, and I am ignoring that advice. I read called Frankenstein, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's written by Jeff Lemire.
It's a DC comic? Agent
of
S.H.I.E.L.D.? Is there a S.H.I.E.L.D.?
No, not Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., Agent of Shade.
Okay.
Sorry.
I was going to say.
Yeah, it's Frankenstein, Agent of Shade.
Okay.
It's written by Jeff Lemire, so the same person who was doing Animal Man at the time, and I can't remember who did the art, and I feel really bad about it.
You're the worst.
Yeah, I can't remember.
How do you feel about it?
It was okay. Yeah. It's very much, have you ever read or seen the Hellboy movies?
Yeah.
It's like kind of DC's take on Hellboy, basically.
Oh, okay.
It's Frankenstein, and he's fighting like kind of supernatural creatures and stuff.
Is the artwork also similar to the comic versions of Hellboy?
No, okay. It's like kind of standard comic book artwork.
Okay.
So I thought it was kind of mid.
Atmosphere.
Yeah, it was kind of a middle of the road read for me.
Okay.
I thought it was fine. There were some good parts of it, and then there were some bad parts of it where he fights probably one of my least favorite characters DC has ever. I don't even know if they made them or if he acquired them, but OMAC. Okay. Fucking hate OMAC is stupid as hell.
Okay.
I didn't know this until I read this comic, but when he activates his powers, he says "Omactivate."
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, it was.
I usually like puns too, and that's pretty bad.
It was okay, and then I also read and finished Green Arrow, Volume 1 of the New 52, and that was maybe a little below average. That's by Dan Jurgens and G.T. Kroll.
Okay.
J.T. Kroll.
Okay.
I think I'm saying it right. And yeah, that's just in the New 52. They just really kind of butchered Oliver Queen as a character.
How are you enjoying your journey into New 52? Now that everyone's kind of telling you what to do and telling you to stop and not do it, and now that you're getting into these lesser comics?
It's kind of what I expected a little bit. Because I knew there were ups and downs and stuff. I still haven't got to some of the more creative stuff. Mm-hmm. Although maybe Swamp Thing and Animal Man can kind of be argued in there, and those were probably the best of the bunch that I've read so far. Mm-hmm. But on my reading list, I have a couple of the heavy hitters coming up. I have Wonder Woman that I'm really excited about coming up. Aquaman, which Aquaman New 52 I read before, and that kind of made me fall in love with the character of Aquaman.
My cousin, that's his favorite.
Yeah, it's a great run. It's Jeff Johns did a great run with Aquaman. Yeah, and then I think I want to pick up a team book. I haven't really read I read Justice League Volume 1, and that was fine, but then I haven't really read any of the other team books yet. So I think I heard good things about Justice League Dark.
Okay.
So I might pick that up.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Did you do anything else this week? Because last week I did quite a few things. I know it wasn't this past week, but for Halloween I went to a concert. I went to go see the Mars Volta. I went with a couple friends of mine. Man, it was a good time. Mars Volta, if they're like a prog rock group, and they are weird and trippy. They're older, obviously, now. Yeah, my friends and I, we had a great time. We got a couple cases, and we went to pregame before the concert, and then we were there, and then we found out they're going to be doing only new stuff, and they're not doing any of the old stuff, which is standard for Mars Volta. They're weird like that, and they do what they want. They don't care about what anyone else does, and you just got to accept it. If you're going to be a fan of them, you got to accept it. And yeah, we had a great time. It was on Halloween, and it was at the beach, so there was a lot of people there, and roads were closed, and a lot of people were dressed up, and there was a lot going. Cool. And then Ark Discovery came out. I've gone on. It's a game. So there's been 2 games I've been playing. Ark Discovery and Ghost of Yotei. No, I'm sorry. Arc Raiders. Why am I keep on? Arc Raiders and Ghost of Yotei have been the two games that I've been playing. Arc Raiders is a kind of like Escape from Tarkov, like shooter style, third-person shooter, so over the shoulder, and it's very extract. Like, go in, fight, extract with all the loot you get.
Okay.
And if you die, you lose all your loot. It's the new game coming out. Everyone's been playing it. My cousin's been playing it nonstop. I see him during work hours just on that. And I've gone on a couple times. I've had a good time. I will need to get back into that. Ghost of Yotei, I've been enjoying. I started that a while ago, and I'm just continuing on, and it's just great. It's kind of weird that seeing Erika Ishii, that's essentially Erika Ishii there, and she's just doing, and it looks so much, and obviously you hear her voice, and it's just her. I'm having a great time. It's beautiful. I love the original Ghost of Tsushima, and Ghost of Yotei is just, it's keeping on with that mantle. It's carrying the flag even further. I think it's doing it a little bit better, too.
Yeah, I want to get to Ghost of Tsushima, or Ghost of Yotei. I haven't played Ghost of Tsushima, but I don't...
You don't need to go... There's nothing really connecting the stories or anything.
Yeah, I know.
So far
I played Tsushima.
Oh, okay.
I just haven't got to Ghost of Yotei. I'm not playing a lot right now, so...
And then the only thing that I've kind of been watching, I watched another episode of Dantes. That it's an anime. My friend, I was once ultra weeb. I've gone to Japan a couple times and everything, and I have fallen off lately with manga or anime. And my comics, I started earlier this year with my comics. I need to get back into it because I need to finish a couple there. But Dantes is a series that I saw coming out. Everyone's obviously seeing the intro and everything. And my friend really was pushing me to watch it. And I've been watching it, enjoying it. And it's, banana organs. That's a term that's used in the show. And it's just weird. Okay. I'm enjoying I like weird animes, and it's just super fun. The artwork is great, and I'm having a great time with it. I think I'm only on like episode 5 or something, 5 or 6. So I'm going to continue that.
Okay.
Have you been watching anything?
My fiance started getting me watching Abbott Elementary, but we watched like
What's that
3
about?
episodes. It's like a mockumentary series about a kind of underfunded school and the teachers that work in it, basically. It's pretty funny so far, but I've only watched like 3 episodes.
Okay.
Other than that, we've been working on wedding planning, and
how's that going?
That's taking up a lot of
super
time.
Super fun?
Super expensive.
Yeah. I get that, for sure. All right, awesome.
Well, I don't have that much else going on right now.
Cool. Well, that's it for the Weekly Noise. Thank you so much for joining us. If you have any questions for us, anything that you recommend for us to watch or us to play or us to read, hit us up in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff.
It really helps us out, especially when we're a new channel like this. And in the comments, also go ahead and tell us what you read and got up to this week.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Later, guys.
See ya.
Peace.